Ladies and gentlemen, he's walking around in the front of the car. Welcome him back to victory lane, TJ Stutts. Man, that race was starting to look pretty familiar from a couple months back when you and David were going wheel to wheel here.
Well, you got to look back through history. Davey and I have tried to crash each other a lot. And when I saw that 20K come on the board, I was like, oh my, here we go again. But what we can do to each other and not crash is pretty spectacular. Because not too many people that you have that much faith in to know exactly what they're going to do and how they're going to do it. It makes for good racing for the fans.
Spectacular racing. How do you guys even know what to do when that's going on?
Oh, it's just a feel, you know what I mean? You can hear them, you can feel them. I told my mom the other night at dinner, I said, well, you can't see out of the right side of these cars, you just kind of guesstimate. He's pretty good at the sound thing as much as I am, and I just appreciate the way he races us, and I hope it's a good show for the fans.
I'll tell you what, you ran the fastest lap of the race, lap 26, late in the race tonight. It seemed like this car was just getting faster as the race went on.
Well, that seems to be our Achilles heel here. This is going to sound dumb. I'm not as excited about this win as I probably should be. This is almost like a relief because we've been so good all year, but we just sucked for the first 15 laps. And hopefully next week for 35, there's about 10,000 good reasons to win that thing.
And I know this race means a lot to you, TJ. You've become the first 4-time winner of this race in memory of Joe Whitcomb.
Yeah, he was a racer's racer. I mean, he did. If you walk through the pits, there's not very many racers who can physically rebuild or fix any part on the race car, from the motor to the driveline to the rears. And because of the financial situation he was in, that's the kind of racer he had to be. And not too many of them left.
And he was successful, and you know what you just said, Joe Whitcomb Sr. was telling me those exact same words up in the tower earlier tonight. Joe was a racer's racer, and I'll tell you what, they really made do with what they had, and won an awful lot of races in karting, and parked in victory lane here at this place a couple of times.
Yeah, and with what they had, it was difficult. I mean, the times have definitely changed, and the race cars have changed, but it's still not. It's not easy to come here and just drive to the front. So, I mean, I know we started on the front row tonight. My first car owner told me Eddie and Eddie went off the front row, but we definitely had to work for it a little bit. I can't get a caution when I'm running second, but we can get a ton of them when we're leading. So,
got pretty wild out there. And of course, ironically, this was the last race that you won here. It was this race a year ago.
Yeah, that's why I said it's almost like a relief. I think, I don't know, my car owner told me something like 17. From last year to this year, we have 17 seconds or something ridiculous. And I wish they were all wins, but at least we come here and we're consistent every week. And that's a testament to my guys. Nobody really understands how much it takes to come here and keep the wheels on these things every week. I mean, my kids get it. My 12-year-old did the whole drive line in his car by himself. And as I was riding around leading, I thought, boy, I hope Ethan, you didn't screw anything up. So.
We were hoping to.
Yeah, I need to thank my car owner, Bill Wise, and all my sponsors, Prolon, Cess from Cess Racing Engines, and Mach 1. Without those people, I'd just be a fan of the stand. So I appreciate everything they do for me.
Well, we're going to have another trophy coming in here from one of Joe's crew members, Rick, and Gary Wagner from the Middleburg IGA. You're getting a collection of these trophies for the Joe Whitcomb Memorial, and I know, once again, TJ, this race means a lot to you. Congratulations.
Yeah, and the cake's pretty good, too. The guys that work like that on Monday morning.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for TJ Stutts? He has been